What is happening, y'all? Welcome back to an indie showcase stream. We got a bunch of fantastic games on deck today. Wizard of Legend 2 is going to be the first game we're checking out, just to take a look at this one. This is currently early access. It's priced in at $22.49. Was a big fan of the original. I've not played this one yet, but I'm hoping it hits the same notes, because the original was a lot of fun. It was like a roguelike progressive zone slash boss battler. Just a really interesting concept. So check settings, screen, colorblind brightness, everything looks good. Frame rate, drop that to 144. Oh, things are going crazy. Hang on. What's that? What is happening? What the hell? Windowed full screen. Let's do that. See if that fixes everything. I think the game jacked up all my windows. Hang on. I gotta fix my windows. There we go. Shift that over. Boom. 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 There we go. All my windows are fixed. All right. Let's jump in. Choose your wizard. Original was like straight up pixel art. Definitely upped the graphics a bit.
Ah, there you are.
We've been waiting for you. One of the rare few chosen for the trials.
I am Sergique, keeper of the arcane secrets, and it's my duty to ensure you wield the power of Arcana.
And I am Madame Moulon, the historian of relics in the Trials of Legend.
Magic isn't just a tool, it's your true self.
Probably do
The
some spooky
question
streams.
is, which element defines you?
Got Silent Hill 2 coming up. Rock, lightning, water, fire, or wind. I remember liking lightning a lot before. We're gonna do lightning.
Lightning. Unpredictable, fierce, and deadly. Few can harness such raw energy but you.
Let the storms guide your journey.
The trials await you, Thunder Striker.
Thunder Striker. So you used to like get RNG spells. Throne bolt. Then looks like my RNG is like a. Do I have a dash still? Let's see. It says dash. Base button right is already bound to none. Press escape to cancel. There we go.
You're not alone in this, young one. We're watching your every move, offering guidance as you go.
We support you on your journey beyond the battlefield.
Let's go this way. Let me check something here. I think the stream, I hope it's not doing like 4K mode. But it's Stream should be 1440, correct? Yeah. No, it looks like it's all working right. Good. First one with a fresh coat of paint. So far, it kind of seems like that, doesn't it? Blue bar beneath the health gauge is signature. Once it's completely filled, your Arcana will charge. Yeah, so far it feels very familiar. Thought I remember getting more upgrades sooner. %for 5 seconds after casting a charged signature. Non-upgraded. Let's do that.
He picked the knuckle bones of Van Icarus for this run. He concluded his experiment.
Every challenge you overcome brings you one step closer to become the Wizard of Legend.
It is no simple task. Skull archers can appear anywhere in the jungle, and yet their arrows couldn't stop you.
Oh, health crystals, those are more common now. Yeah, so far it seems very similar to the first, obviously. Graphical overhaul, but combat-wise, this one feels basically identical. I mean, it is fun. The first one was fun. What do you got? Only got 141. Hang on, I gotta get more money, and then I'll come back to this dude. 30% damage to afflicted, 50% to undamaged. Ow. 75% to undamaged. Let's do this. Melee. Grab this. Metaphor? I'm liking it, but I don't know.
You've done well to get this far, but prepare to be stonewalled.
I feel like that dude's been problematic for a couple streams now. There's only so much dumbassery I can take from one person. Oh god, oh god.
You've patiently was your
Couldn't just be a normal functioning member of the chat. Wielded by ancient master wizards are altered versions of Arcana. They offer new and more potent magic, empowering the wielder to overcome the trials only to score during ones and are lost upon the wizard's defeat. Alright, so Volt Stream Surge. Let's do that one. Yeah, I don't see the appeal of being that way either. Like, dude's been warned quite a few times. Oh, we got a sound bug. That's resolved. No, it's not. I think using our wind ability fixed the sound bug. Need that. Be nice if the chest stuff just auto picked up, because you're kind of like go go go. I don't want to wait for. Oh, a little misleading.
Skull archers can appear anywhere in the jungle, and yet their arrows couldn't stop you.
Dredge was a absolute charm. Read that more. Yeah, early access right now. Making a Black Myth walkthrough? No, I'm not. For a variety of reasons, but frankly, the most prominent just being that I don't think it would be very fun to do. I don't commit to stuff that I'm not going to have fun with. First level was pretty easy. Second, I'm getting cooked in terms of health.
You've picked a lucky clover ring from Van Icarus's collection this run. He used it to seek out high-level arcana for his enhancement experiments.
Ooh, I'm dead, probably. Dead. Damn. Armor bro, pop me off.
An opportunity for growth.
We are starting with Wizard of Legend 2.
Finally awake? You put up quite the fight out there, but no one said becoming the Wizard of Legend was...
Just get me back to it, fam. Usually you can pick different. You can be by the fireplace to play online or locally. Cool. Local co-op. It's this way. It's the testing ground.
Sajik is look.
Is this where I change my wizard? This is my Arcana collection. Usually you like pick one to start with. You pick your early spell loadout.
After all my time mastering new Arcana, I realize what...
Where did that smooth brain go? Ooh. There he is. Goodbye. Do I have six packs like a beer? Yes. Many 6 packs of beer.
To become Wizard of Legend, you must embrace the essence of each battle as it unfolds.
Thought you could change. Hang on. I thought you could change who you wanted to be. Can't go do it in there. What is in here?
Don't.
Maybe we start with lightning and we're stuck with lightning? That would be kind of weird. I don't remember if it was like that in the first game. items. It's Arcana. Yeah, I think that's the case. I don't know if we can change out. I guess we're just stuck as lightning.
So you've chosen the battery of Tanaris. Where it goes, the lightning follows.
You can change your abilities. Well, no, but I wanted it to start as I wanted it to try out like Earth instead of lightning. Can I change all of them there? I wish the sprint would kick in faster. Yeah, it doesn't have the basics. It only has the lightning spells. That sucks. I feel like you used to, didn't you used to have like all the basics and you could kind of grow from there?
Did you know your Volt Surge Arcana has the potential to hit up 4 foes on the field? It even shoots lightning as a fully charged signature. Closest thing to feeling like God, if you ask me. Remember, your path is clear. Become the Wizard of Legend.
But Hieronymus stands at the end of this journey.
And only the worthy will face him and survive. Defeating him is no small feat.
I don't know. I think our gems carry over on death, and whatever that thing in the top right is. I'm just kind of bummed. I didn't want to be lightning again. Wonder if that's just a change. I wonder if that's why, because the Steam rating showed it as only being mixed. See what people are saying. Wonder if that's what people are upset by. Bosses are unfathomably easy compared to the first game. 30 minutes, definitely better than how it was at the demo. A few tweaks are needed. The first game in general. Combat feel refreshing and overall polished. Very early first impressions. Significantly better state than a demo. Community feedback. Has lost a lot of its unique identity and feels like a lesser Hades Wizard hybrid. Dialogues feel meaningless, way too loud in comparison. Controller does not feel good so far. I wouldn't agree with that.
Many wizards are knocked down by elite forest witches' projectiles, but they didn't mesmerize you.
I wonder when we unlock our more like basic arcana now. I swear, didn't you used to have all the basic arcana unlocked
in
the original?
Remnants of a time when magic thrived. Now, as they fade, these relics are our last link to the ancient powers.
Or anything with him. 25 gems to change your basic abilities. Kill the first boss, die, get back to Seiji. You can add more Arcanas to your deck. Not mean to do that then. We'll just rush through, we'll beat the boss again, and then we'll figure it out. Because we went by him and it didn't show anything. There was no Arcana to change, no nothing really. Bum, 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 bum. Oh my goodness.
You're a few hits from expiring. Focusing on trying to reach the next healing room should be priority.
Thanks, guy. I'm aware I'm almost dead. Don't need you to tell me that.
Are you prepared for the
Oh, fuck. I'm dead. Oh. Oh. Oh, shit. Yeah.
Flow like the river, but don't get swept away by my currents.
But how much is it to upgrade? 75? We're at 70. That's your starting Arcana. Yeah, I go here, there's nothing else.
Frost Queen Anahita's a...
There we go. Melee ultimate. Melee ultimate. Let's get that. And Ice Blast.
Haven't talked to Mulan yet? Relics are her thing. Without them, your Arcana's like a stage with no lights.
Oh, these are all signatures? I didn't get any basics though, did I? Did I pick up? No, fuck me, I'm dumb. I was trying to pick up, yeah, basic S signature. I picked up dumb. Oh well. Well, we got a new ultimate.
Just keep your focus. The Arcana will...
Hey, couldn't resist seeing you in action.
Alethea, you shouldn't interrupt.
All right, I'm out.
How was that? That thing does nothing, bro. What? I wasted my money on this. My plan was to use that to draw them in, to then wombo combo it, like draw them. Guess I could ice and then draw them, maybe. Good for breaking chests. Yeah, I was gonna draw them all in, and then I was gonna do like the frost explosion, but that is clearly not going to happen. So I have no damage. Ah.
Skull archers can appear anywhere in the jungle, and yet their arrows couldn't stop you.
They're not even getting frozen though.
Hey, I'm back. Just a quick reminder, I'll be announcing the task board stuff.
Any task board updates then?
Nope, not yet.
Then leave the channel, Alethea.
Can't afford any of his shit. Man, that ability seems so useless. And the ultimate's okay? Said it was going to deal massive. That does not seem like massive. Holy shit. One fight just took like pretty much all my health. Ice Lady again.
Do you dare?
So do I have to just dodge her here? That's it.
Agility and strength are both vital to victory. If you lack one, you won't try.
Boss is getting cooked. I'm gonna hide in my icicle. Yeah, I mean, it's not bad, but this does feel overly familiar, I think.
Serious.
Basic.
If you like dragons and don't mind getting wet, try out the Breakers of Tiamat next time.
Henry with the membership? Welcome, Henry. Either way, let's go ahead. We're gonna swap to our next game. I don't know. Current thoughts on it? It's not bad. I really liked the first, but I do think this one probably needs. It's so similar to the first game. It almost raises the question of like, why wouldn't I just play the first game? You know. So they need more time to cook. This next one, we actually played a very, very early access build of this on the channel a while ago, Mandragora. This is great. Windows installs. Love doing Windows installs. This one was shaping up to be pretty good. I remember there being a couple like oddities with it, but it wasn't bad. And I did like what they had in store. So let's see how this one's updated. Gotta love that first start shader gen. Might grab a drink. I'm older than 16. We got classes now. Vanguard. In the ranks, raw physical prowess, massive shields, brutal two-handed weapons to carry out the will of the king priest. How do I pick somebody else? Oh, are all the other classes locked? That's whack. Bilbo Dickens is his name. The brutal priest Bilbo Dickens enters on his adventure. Hi, Canarchy. I have not tried throwing in Liberty. If you haven't played the first, would you recommend starting? I don't know, man. The first is just so much more fleshed out. It's kind of hard to say. Defend with shield, hold, evade, fast slide down ladder, use skill 1, 2, 3. Okay.
Seems I'm really on my own now.
That's a tiny little UI behind my head. Look at that thing. Just dinky. Down in the corner.
These scavengers are never alone. I need to be careful.
Yeah, the original you could probably get for like $5 too. Great start. Not sure how I feel about the dinky UI. Hang on, let me remap this. Right trigger dodge, slot 3. Put you in slot 3. There we go. Yes, Mandragora is the next game. The UI is super tiny. I wonder if there's an option for that. General. I need that UI scaled up.
It's too high. I can't reach it. This must be old Wickham, or what's left of it.
Kinda has like Metroidvania meets old school Diablo vibes. It was weird. I remember the alpha test I did being pretty dynamic in terms of stuff. What is this? A UI for ants? Exactly. See, the combat tree is still huge. Talent point, strength, endurance, increase your bleed chance. What are we working towards? Killing an enemy generates. Oh, that sounds good. Let's go that way. I want to kill the enemy and generate experience and shit.
Need a lockpick.
Schmack. Stop that. Get parried, Lamau. Yeah, UI. Honestly, I think I would like it more in like the top left corner.
Hey, where do you think you're going? Give you a...
Hit me, bitch. Oh shit. Guess I used that a little too much. Brigand Hood. You can move it, I think. Edge screen, low resource. No, that's just like the edge glows when you're low on stamina. Value, display percentage. Oh, abilities and resources up. I think, yeah, I like it up there. Oh, I don't know. Now it's like... Now that I'm seeing it there, I'm not sure. It's throwing me off. Like, honestly, what I would probably do from a UX perspective, because it's so tiny, it's hard to see. Hang on, we're gonna mess around. I would probably do something like that would be, that could be oh no, hang on. That should be like there. I would do like basically a heads up display type deal, where it's like your 3 abilities are kind of like down, and then assuming B is going to be like an ultimate or something. Like you have like an ultimate ability, right? And then it's like, there's your other stuff. And then everything else is bigger. Are you not? How do I resize you? Range, flat. No, I want to resize you. How do I resize this? Can I not resize and snag it? Thought I could. Range. Yeah, like I would do something almost like that. Where it's like you have your health and your consumables up top so you can see them. Because I feel like adding the abilities onto that bar kind of throws me off. And then adding them in the corner wouldn't make sense. Maybe something like that. I don't know. Just looking at the top corner right now, like it feels very busy up there. Like I see all my abilities, and then I see my health bar and my stamina, and then I see my item wheel. No path. I think I have to go up to get to that. Bigger. The parry also doesn't feel very impactful. Especially because I can parry one and then the other one, the stack will come through anyway, unless I'm spamming it. I wonder, let me find the original and see what it looked like. What is happening, y'all? Welcome. Hang on, this was stream double. So in the original, how do they have the UI laid out? Yeah, they did just have it in the bottom, same. I feel like I was cooking with fire and doing all sorts of stuff when I first played this, though. Doesn't look that different. I don't think it was that busy before, but it's hard to tell because the camera was covering it. Bro, that delayed attack is obnoxious. Double Cowboys. I'm out of stamina.
Biggest rat I've ever seen.
It's throwing me off too that like our basic attack, so it's saying like our basic attack's 15.7 stamina, our heavy is 30, and then we have a parry, and I'm assuming we changed those out, but it's like, I don't know, it throws me off seeing that on the UI, I think. Like, I don't need to be reminded that X is basic attack, you know? I think that might be a good way to describe it. Is the answer to just remove that stuff completely? Uh-oh. Hang on, the game's... Oh. Rip. Well, I guess let's move on to our next one for now. I mean, it's clearly it still needs some time to cook, but I don't know. I liked getting. Oh, let me go on. Let me take a look at the talent tree at least before we stop. See the talent tree. So I'm gonna be honest. Forced death like that because game crash isn't really. It's not a good feeling. Just wanna see the talent tree and how stuff works. So, very Path of Exile-y. Each time your bleed effect deals damage. I wish that we could look, but we can't even look at this stuff. You know, critical strikes based on physical crit chance. So adrenaline, bleed, action, 30% less damage. There's a lot going on. I wonder where I was supposed to go. Is this a Souls-like? Like, is my stuff gone? I wonder. Henry, come in the Buddha warrior. I wanted to get that. Okay, so I did get my essence. How would I get over there, though? Maybe I gotta jump from, like, way up top to reach it? No, there has to be a different path. Man, I bet we can open those doors and then I can try and do this jump as much as I want. No, I can't. Oh wait, yes I can. I gotta break that down. Okay, cool. Alright. Now if we die, it don't matter. There we go. We don't want that ring. So my heavy attack costs a resource that I need to build up through my regular attack, which costs stamina. But it looks like I dropped my souls on death and then I didn't pick them up, but they were still there. And one level earns me 1 talent point. Let me test it. So I got like 150. 700, 150, 150. Come on, kill me. So 700. I got 150 purple. I dropped my blue though. Yeah, I did. It looks like it vanished. So I think you do drop experience on death. I guess I didn't lose it before because the game technically crashed before that occurred. I don't want to like find another weapon or something, just to see how. Maybe I'm biased. I feel like the last time I played this... What the fuck was that? Oh, it was a bear trap. I feel like the last time I played this, I was running around as like Paladin Man, with the shield and the fiery mace, and I was using some fire spells, and I was like, yeah, I'm a fucking badass. Now I'm just like basic Billy with his sword and shield, and just it feels very underwhelming compared to when I played this prior, I think. Great Shinobi Owl. Should I use Purple Umbrella? Hesitation is defeat, bro. Always attack.
Oh, say, you looking for a guide to Wickham? I'm your guy, Gerald. See, the thing about...
No one passed this point without the commander's permission. Not sure why.
And I'm sure the class will, the farther I go, the more it'll expand. And
Inquisitor, yeah. It's not my frog.
An inquisitor. Oh.
yeah, last time it was, man, which given that was more of like a tech demo, so it was like showing off all the cool stuff, but honestly, just starting with more than basic warrior bro available would probably make it a better experience. Like we started with the most basic class in the game. What do? I block and smack stuff. Do you have like a cool shield bash or anything? After attacking, I can swing my sword hard. Okay.
Let's pretend I have... Aye.
Inquisitor.
Oh, no one allowed through the west gate. Sorry.
Now I go back to those dudes that wouldn't let me pass.
Go on in, if you must. Huh? Damn it. Not another Damn it. The mon.
What's caravan do? Wonder what the difference between... Oh, where am I at? It like takes me to the start, so it's like a... It's I guess it's a specific location. You probably get like NPCs and stuff that eventually congregate over there. Lair the wickedness below the city. Oh, why am I hitting so much harder all of a sudden? Are these rats just weaker than the starter rats?
Can't open it from here.
I feel like if I open them up too, I want more than... I don't know. I parry stuff. I want some advantage to parrying stuff. Like instead of attacking, you know, if you're taking the risk to time a parry, give me a critical or a something, not just like, oh, you did it. Right now, it seems like it's a case of if you parry, you just get a free attack in, but like, I don't know. You're being rewarded for the parry with your free hits, but that's not... It's not very exciting, you know? Right now my combat just seems very mash X, not, you know, there's not movement working into it. I don't have spells yet. It's just very, very basic. And the second boss we fight is the same as the first boss we fought. Oh, there we go. Incinerate. All right. How do I do that? I want to incinerate people. What do I do? How do I put that on? Channel continuous stream of flame. Yeah, there we go. All right. Now we got something cool.
Can't open it from here.
I want to cook somebody. What the fuck? Bro, what? I can't get to that. What? That's literally a Diablo loot goblin. But it escaped a path that was impossible for me to go. Can't say I'm a fan of that. I don't like seeing my loot run away and me having the inability to chase it. I need a fire relic to cast my fire spell. Kind of sucks.
Locked.
Well, it looks, I mean, looking at it, it looks like you're supposed to approach that area from a different side and lower the ladder. Which then raises the question of, okay, does that loot goblin respawn when I come from the other way? Or how does it work exactly? Because I don't like loot goblins escaping with, yeah, I mean, an ability to chase, no thanks. Bandit cape and a bloody ear, cool. Also, for whatever reason, you can't use your D-pad in this menu, which is really odd. I remember there was something weird about that at launch, or at the tech demo too. Yes, successful parry. 3 consecutive attacks.
Locked.
Play Blasphemous. You should search the channel. I would say about 90% of the time when people are like, you should play, and they name a game, it's literally been covered in full. Like, Blasphemous 1 and 2 both have full Let's Play series where I covered all of the content in the game. Yeah, I don't think there's any... There's no pause or anything, like pause attack sequence. Maybe that's something that gets unlocked later. Yeah, I mean, there's some stuff here that's cool. Just I feel like it needs more time to hook for sure. I want to go try and get that chest. I think it was back here. Guess Indie 2024. Probably 9 souls. Trying to think if I've played anything else this year that was on the same level as 9 souls was. I don't think so. Where was that treasure chest we found? I remember seeing a locked treasure chest.
It's locked.
Chat, does anyone remember where that chest was? There it is. We found it. Okay. Berserker demo? Yes. Though I did send them a lot of feedback. Oh, Berserker. Let me find it. So, Berserker. The Brink Dodge and Guard are very good. Frame 0 is similar to Sekiro. Feels natural to land. Blocking into counterattacks ended up becoming my go-to. Burst attack, counterattack feels great. Takes a little bit of practice. Weapon movesets are very good and diverse. Javelin early on is an awesome inclusion to handle ranged enemies. Encyclopedia is awesome to help explain the various stats. The bat. Stamina early on is incredibly restrictive. It might be the case of it being offset with gear bonuses as the game progresses, but early on I felt constantly starved for stamina, even with leveling it up to 20. Incoming damage feels very high, given the limited healing until the third chapter suggests turning down incoming damage. Reflection parry. While Brink Guard and Burst Attack felt fantastic, this one was extremely difficult to land. Few boss attempts, practicing over and over, land 50% of the time. With the same timing, parry, the exact same animation window at the same timing. Definitely recommend adjusting activation windows. It stands now, it's valuable, but inconsistency in landing made me remove all skill points and go for a Brink Guard setup instead. Lacrima gain feels low on bosses. General progression Lacrima felt good, but on bosses you'd barely get enough for level. General thoughts, the overall gameplay loop similar to Neo with upgrading gear. The blacksmith isn't in the CBT, but I saw an area. If so, cheaper upgrades are better. In the CBT, I was in a loop of swapping to whatever reason at higher, or whatever weapon at higher raw damage. Revisiting levels drops gear of that level's recommended level. Recommend scaling this to the player, otherwise you're just running for mats. Consider implementing save builds per weapon. Right now, if you find a spear better than my greatsword, I'm gonna spec out a greatsword and put everything into spear. Skill points should be tied to the weapon directly. In terms of final thoughts, build at the end of the closed beta was 26 with near 20 vit, 20 endurance. I'm still getting clobbered in heavy armor. Brink Guard 70% of the time. Got through fine. Second boss took an hour. But I'm someone who plays games like this as a job. I expect your average player is going to be obliterated between stamina starvation and high incoming damage. CBT will support or debunk this, but based on my experience, I think the game will be far out of reach for anyone except hardcore Souls and Neo players who typically love a masochistic experience. Ring of Energy and some potions. But yeah, I really enjoy Berserker. I just think it needs it's definitely going to need some adjustments. For sure, don't rush it. Everyone was saying the game's too hard. What, the one I was talking about, or Nine Souls? We're talking about Berserker or Nine Souls? Ah, yeah. No, Berserker is I had a blast with it, but so the part of the big problem is well, basically what I just said. Until you hit the third chapter, your Estus equivalent in this game, you can't level it up and you can't have more. So you need to reach chapter 3 with 3 heals. And getting past the second boss, which is the Blade Phantom, is a 2-phase boss fight. That dude cooks. Like, hold up. Let me show y'all the fight. I finally got him real fast. Let me pull this up. We get this episode's up on the channel for members, but we can just watch it early. Why not? Let's see. So let's see. Where's the attempt where I beat him? Here we go.
I want to try and progress far enough.
Dude, watch this fucking fight. Watch this fight. I had to do this shit like it was Sekiro with the amount of perfect parries I had to execute. Got to side dodge that. Brief window to get some damage into the back.
Oh, this is good.
This is like the best attempt I had so far.
This is good. This is a good phase 2 start.
Dodge that, transitions to the sword. Dodge the hammer. Get off the hill. Dodge the spear. Get up my debuff. No, I don't have the stamina to get the follow-up. Look at my health, bro. Look at my health. What is this? That was an hour long episode fighting that dude. So anyway, what the fuck's wrong with this? This is like frozen. What the fuck? Oh, there we go. Yeah, it's very hard early on, man. It is very hard early on. Like I said, that was an hour after flawlessing most of Anotria.
Oh, you wanted me to help your daughter stuff the goose.
That game does not pull its punches. It is very difficult.
You've got quite the reputation. I expelled him.
Yeah, so anyway, I think they're gonna, I think they'll nerf incoming damage, because it's very, very high. And the thing with gear, so at the end of the beta, I probably had like an extra, I don't know, close to 100 stamina from gear alone. So I think your stamina gets alleviated by gear later on. But honestly, I feel like they should just reduce the stamina bonuses on gear and just decrease stamina costs significantly. Because it is, at least with what I played, the stamina management in the beta test was one of the most difficult stamina managements I've ever dealt with. It was incredibly hard to actually like block and keep up pressure at the same time, because the thing is, you need to break down that stagger gauge bosses have, and if you back off the boss, that gauge regenerates incredibly fast. Basically, it's gonna come back the same speed your stamina. So the problem is, you get the boss to where they have like that much left to break it, and you're out of stamina. You're like, fuck, I gotta back off. As you get like, as your stamina is generating, I mean, well, a perfect example was that that fight right at the end, like right here. Where was it at? So dodge. No, hang on, I had him here. Where was the follow-up part?
Oh, this is good.
So right here, got the break. Like if you get a critical, that regenerates your stamina from full. If you do the critical from the front, if you do it from the back, you don't get full stam. No, where was that part? Where was the part where I was like dying for stamina? Yeah, like right here. So perfect. Watch. Let me just remove camera for a second. So my bar, my stamina completely empty. His almost empty. Right. I need one fucking hit to stagger him. No, I don't have the stamina to get the follow up. And look at, like, by the time I have enough stamina where I could have, his bar is already all the way back up here. So the enemy stamina regens at roughly the same rate as yours, which made it insanely fucking hard. Like, because, you know, even if I had attacked, like the moment I had enough stamina to do a single attack, his bar had already regenerated in line with mine, so it wouldn't have even mattered.
You know what one wall says to the other wall?
So anyway, really like it, but I hope they adjust the stamina. And then incoming damage. I think later on damage will be fine once you start getting gear, but especially just because you don't have those heals early on, I really think it needs an adjustment, because otherwise the problem is people, like, honestly, I would be surprised if most people playing it aren't able to finish the closed beta test. It is very hard. I say this is somebody that fucking bangs out Souls games on a regular basis, like incredibly hard boss fights. First boss took me about 25 minutes to beat. Well, the first boss episode was like 35 minutes, and I started fighting him like close to the start of that episode. That boss was like an hour-long episode. Final boss wasn't... Well, the final boss probably... I shouldn't say final. The third boss, he probably took me 30 to 40 minutes because I got up to him. But there's like a summoning mechanic, like Revenants, very similar to Neo. And so I like fought him with 2, and then I was like, all right, well, let me go farm up some Revenants, and then I'll try this again.
Good, right? Well, that really... I'm a man of a place to go.
We were talking about first Berserker Kazan. But yeah, weapons feel really good. The regular block timing is like a 0 frame, like Sekiro. So once you're in tune with the boss's rhythm, you're just like boom, 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 boom. The special attack one, where the boss went to do like that perilous attack and I hit it, it reminds me a lot of a yokai burst. The timing on that felt really good. The actual attack parry, like deflect the weapon and open them up, which drains like half their stamina bar. The timing on that is jank. It is so fucking hard to hit, bro. Like, I went in against the third boss, and I spent probably like, I don't know, 10 minutes just like waiting for him to do his big wind up and swinging, and only about half of them I was able to get the reflection parry on. And when I play these games, I fucking parry. That is what I do. So I'm excited for it, but I hope they make some adjustments, because it could be really cool. Gear's also a little weird, like early on at least, you know, like I had like dual blades that dealt 20, and then I find a greatsword that's a higher level, so it deals like 25. So I'm like, all right, I'm using the greatsword. And then I found a spear and it dealt like 30, and I'm like, all right, well, I'm using the spear. And so early on at least, I don't know where else we go. I think this is done. We'll switch to the next game. Early on at least, I just kept putting points into stamina and health, because it felt like that was more valuable than investing into a weapon, when I would find a weapon that was stronger than my current weapon anyway. And I think that's another thing that's going to be alleviated as you get a higher level. But like, honestly, I don't even know if the game needs stats. I don't know if it needs stats at all. You could realistically, you could just have it so that as you level up, you get more health and stamina and damage by default, and then you just use whatever weapon you want. The game really doesn't need to have stat and stat scaling like a Souls-like at all. I think it would probably be better without it, because then when you find a cool weapon, you're just like, dope, I'm using this, and you're not worried about the stat leveling. Anyway, on to our next game. This is Realm of Ink. This is early access, currently at very positive. It's currently on sale, $15.29. It's an action roguelike, very similar to like Hades. Seems like you should make a walkthrough the demo beta test. I mean, the thing I had is already expired. I had like an early Steam version. So anyway, let's jump in and try this one on out, and then we got one more to take a look at.
There is the fox demon that razed your village to the ground.
Oh, this is... Why is this one... Oh, I need to have you charged? This is literally like Asian Hades. What? Oh. And dash through. We got a dash attack, a regular attack, heavy, and a charged heavy.
Retribution is at hand. You must make haste.
Your aim sharpens and your critical ascends. Okay.
No. Something is wrong.
You have 2 ink gems. Once you have 2 ink gems, your ink pet evolves into a unique form based on the combination of 5 faces of ink gems. Divine power grant you a unique active skill. Dealing 53 damage of at least 1 critical. Trigger second attack clause for each enemy you critical. Critical chance 4. Can accumulate stacks. It's kind of cool. Flash Ink, you can boost dash and cast Swift Blades for every dash. Power Quake Ink, you can create a robust shield. So now my dash is hurt.
Fate has bestowed on you a most favorable opportunity. Only fool would on its side. The time is now.
And my kitty cat does ice now or something?
This feeling, as if I've arrived at this moment before, time and time again.
That yearning is but the will of fate. As it guides you toward your true destiny.
I'll be the one to choose my destiny. Thank you very much.
You overestimate yourself. Your end has come. The wasteland shall be your tomb.
That noise.
Momo!
I agree.
The story relic, a land of exile. If you seek to continue defying the order of things, your fate will be to find yourself buried in this ill-forgotten land.
Says who exactly?
The voice acting kind of distracting.
The laws of the story as were written for you. Or else you can only know endless bloodshed.
Like, I'm just trying to fight.
For what remains of your living days. You choose to defy it. Pitiful. Your story had such elegance. Yet now you have thrown that away to become another warrior without purpose.
Bro, stop talking.
Silence, please.
What's this? You.
Guilty.
A very great deal, I must confess. But ink blessings and great fortune to you.
See how the boss is. Really easy. Really easy so far. Oh, look, I got a... Okay, I don't have that demon anymore. Now I got... Fight foes and get rare treasure. I mean, this is cool, but my concern is this is just like Hades. I kind of like the idea that the different inks you have will generate like a different ultimate. That's kind of cool. Definitely concerns that the difficulty is way too easy at the moment.
easy, baby.
You try not to die too quick. Well, proper battle.
Come into my poison aura.
I will not disappoint you, Father!
Yeah, the poison is fucking cooking this dude. Martial skill. Heavy attack damage is increased. Yeah, so far, I mean, cool concept, but very, very easy for sure.
Such a strange mountain. Evil spirits, huh? Right on time.
Like, I don't know if it's meant to be this easy or if I just got some crazy fucking OP build. I think I have like a legendary gem and a rare gem.
There is no escape!
You'd want me to believe so.
Do you sense it? The root of all misfortune can be traced to this box lighthouse. Destroy it, and save this realm.
Your wish is my great delight to refuse. Appears the inn is safe. For now. Pretty desolate for a beast.
We're gonna beat the whole thing in our first run, the rate this is going, dude. I think we got like a permanent buff thing.
Really? That was showing me your best.
What did I get? Poison damage just up 30%. Poison stack plus 10%. For every magic circle an enemy using an extra 30% poison damage. This one's weaken vulnerability up. One stack of weaken prioritizes elite when dealing direct damage. Deal 23 invulnerable. Zinc gem gains damage from weakens vulnerability without consuming it. Oh, this thing's making little babies. Silver.
That's an awful lot of pressure on that statue. Was that?
Just gonna, I'll push a little bit more. Push until I die. I think we're probably coming up on like a third boss. I might actually wrap after that. I'm just buying whatever I want. Guy has like real boss vibes.
I see. And
all things are void. No redemption awaits you. Oblivion awaits. One thought turns to darkness.
We got a new phase.
battle is heavy. Your sins run deep.
Fair amount of bullshit to avoid. I might be dead here? Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know about this one. Like,
No, that still.
Some cool ideas, but it did just feel.
What? How
I don't know.
Still alive? How's that? Who? Wow. The what?
Sexy fox waifu.
So your friend, savior, and it?
Yeah, this one's Realm of Ink.
If you feel
I think the voice acting definitely needs some work. I think the biggest thing is just like everything this game is trying to do, Hades is already doing, and I think Hades is doing a better job at it. So, I mean, I guess for 15 bucks, it's still good value, but I don't know. Like I would, you know, if I was in the mood to play a game like this, I would probably play Hades or Hades 2. Like not bad, it's just that it doesn't stand out to me in any way. I think it's because of how similar it is too. Yes, Kazam was the secret demo. So this last one, which is fucking up the screens. I love it when games boot and they force full screen and it fucks up everything and then they do this shit. That's my favorite. Awesome. No, you're borderless. We're off to a fantastic start. Okay, it is. We're just gonna have to play it in windowed mode so the game doesn't shit its own pants. There we go. Go there. Nope, it's doing it again. Oh, wait, maybe it's not. No, it is. Okay, this one might just not be happening. Because it keeps... I told you, windowed, 4K, apply. Weird ass game, man. Just fucking play. Bro, stop that. What are you doing? Stay full screen. What the fuck? It's supposed to be a Metroidvania. Yeah, this... Oh, do I have a double jump? I do. This one's not off to the strongest start. It's a Mars avalanche. Giant Mars avalanche that somehow just keeps growing in size. It's kind of weird, like, because we're running against a flat background.
The central AI has sent a distress signal to our base
Attention, all units. There has been a security breach at the East Lab facility. All personnel proceed to the lower grounds.
The weird camera panning is throwing me off a lot. Like, dude, what the fuck? That shit is... I feel like all that weird ass camera panning would straight up give people motion sickness. Oh, I heal. So all my other abilities are locked. Yeah, I didn't want to say it, but yeah, this does have the, this has the vibe of like, someone made this as part of like a college project or something. Yeah. For your, finish your project, show us you can make a video game. Yeah, I think we're done with this one, guys. I usually try to give them a little bit longer, but standing and holding right trigger while you spam shoot, can't say it's the most engaging thing I have played. And I think that one is we're gonna stop. So I can't play these ones yet, but next week I got Project Final Strike and AI Limit, so we'll be checking out those. Those are under embargo until, let's see, I haven't played them yet, but October 10th and October 14th. So maybe I'll just wait till next Monday, or next Tuesday actually, since Monday is Soulsathon. Then we can jump in and check out both games. But either way, we're gonna wrap things up here. Honestly, I think the real winner of the indie showcase was going back and watching Kazan. Y'all want to see the final boss of the closed beta test? Let's watch that. Let's watch that. What is happening, y'all? Well, let's watch this. This is a hard fight. Where's he at? Let's see. Yeah, let me get to where I beat him. This was a hard fight. This was a hard fucking fight. We're doing that. All right, that's the kill. Hang on. This is the final boss of the closed beta test. This guy cooked. I abused the shit out of this thing. Roger, get behind it. If I could stay on top of him, I might just do that, to be honest. Oh, look at the abuse. Do the full stamina regen, knock him down, run back behind him. Like, this game does give big Neo vibes. The NPC not the brightest, walking into the tornado. Time to abuse the back. Get that stamina back to the front. Look at the abuse. Feels slightly cheeky, but like it works. Phase 2, I usually got here with no heals, so I was like, oh, this is over. 4 heals at the start of phase 2. Back attacks are huge in this game, by the way. Like, you get way more armor and everything from hitting the back. You cut through more armor, you cut through more health.
I do a whole build around potent blows.
Look at that rip, dude. Look at the fucking damage. I haven't played much with the great sword of the spear, because the best weapons I have with the dual wield. The dual wield is really good.
Dodged.
He's standing there, so every time I do that thing where you stab him, it unless the boss is in like a hyper armor animation, that thing stun locks them. So it's fucking busted. As long as you get to the point where you're starting to pull it out, it'll lock the boss down. So I'm able to do that, chain it to a heavy charge, and just rinse and repeat. And it basically abused the boss. Yeah, you can see phase 2, he has the hyper armor, so I'm not going to just pin him down, but it still does quite a lot. This phase sucks. It's all this part of the phase. It's dark and you can't even have like a clean lock on. So I was just trying to pump as much damage as I possibly could because I knew I was going to be taking fucking hits. I also recommend dodging here. Trying to get a parry off in this phase is pretty hard because he's just coming in like that. You can barely see it happening. And you got to back up because he's going to do the whirlwind.
Rolling away that hit.
Nope. The craziest thing is doing that attack too. It puts a debuff on them that builds up and causes them to take more damage. Look at the tightness. That should have killed me if that connected. I was dead. Big finisher!
Got your ass.
Yeah. So anyway, I like this game a lot. I'm gonna go hard as fuck on that at launch. But we're gonna wrap things up here. Tomorrow, I don't know what the plan is tomorrow. Maybe I'll do more metaphor. I'm not sure on metaphor, man. The idea of I was talking about this on Twitter and everyone's like, oh, I guess you've never played this game before. But like, dude, an 80-hour main story, that's such an insane commitment for live streams. Like 80 hours, and I know I've done fucking WoW for more than 80 hours. I've done Souls games for 80 hours in Monster Hunter, but like a story-based RPG, 80 hours of what is a lot of dialogue and cutscenes. That's a big fucking stream commitment. Because even if we were to stream it twice a week, let's say we stream that shit twice a week, right? 80 hours. I know, let's do more than 80 because 80 is just the main story. You know, let's say 90 because we know I would optimize and do other shit too. So 2 3-hour streams per week would be 15 fucking weeks to beat that game. 15 weeks. It'll be November, December, January, February. By the time I'm done the game, Monster Hunter Wilds would be out. That is how long that shit would take, dude. And you know, it's like, if that's a game you're going to play on your own, like I could see it being like a bedtime game. Like, all right, the kids are down. I'm chilling in bed. I'm going to play this for an hour or two and then I'll go to sleep. And I could do that every night, every other night. Probably finish the game in under a month. But dude, streaming one game, one story-based game at that, you know? Like when I'm streaming like Monster Hunter or something, you know, it's easy to drop in and out. Oh, cool. What set did he get? Did he finish? Did he get Teostra yet? Yeah, cool. What's he fighting now? You know, it's easy to drop in and out on a stream like that. But 80 fucking hours of dedicated story? Bro, that's a big ass commitment. That is a big fucking, like, I hope y'all are ready for 4 months of the same shit. I don't know. So I don't know what I'm going to do with Metaphor. I don't know. I'll probably do more of the demo tomorrow and decide, but that's a, yeah, I don't know. Maybe I stream like the first couple chapters of the game and then I just play it on my own and then I stream the end of the game. I don't know. Either way, I'm wrapping up. Y'all have a great Thursday and I will